Hey, what's up, everybody? This is College Talk TV. I have my fellow YouTuber Cosmic Kognition.
Hello.
I'll have his link to his channel in the description below. And he's a sports analyst for we're both Cavs fans. We're in Akron, Ohio right now, home LeBron James. So the Cavs are looks like they're going to win the game three of the first round of the playoffs. Going forward, what do you see happening in Game 4? Do you think the Cavs are going to win, or do you think they're going to go on to have to play another game?
Well, first off, I think this is going to be a 4-and-out series for the Cavaliers. They haven't done an excellent job on defense, in my opinion, especially on the perimeter. They're getting a lot of open looks. Caldwell Pope, Stanley Johnson, a few other role players, even Reggie Jackson's getting open out there. I'd say on the low post, though, they've done a good job to keep Drummond off the boards. That's been a key to limiting Detroit's second chance points.
And let me think what else. Do you think that LeBron James shooting or missing a lot of his shots, do you think that's going to have an effect in the long run?
I think if we're talking about perturbing his confidence or that of any of the other Cavaliers and their willingness to distribute the ball to him, absolutely not. He is the glue of the team. If you look at their record over the past 2 years when he doesn't play, it's terrible. The moment he steps in the game, it changes everything. Having said that, though, you're going to need key contributions from people like Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, even a lot of bench players, Tristan Thompson getting his boards, Matthew Dellavedova coming in, being an energizer, and a tough defensive player.
What do you think about the fouling and then also the trash talking coming from the Pistons? I mean, because it seems like they're upset that there's just going to be like a step over team for the Cavs to the next round.
The thing is, Stanley Johnson is a 19-year-old kid.
Wow, he's that young.
He's very young.
Oh, he's younger than us.
He's naive too, because you can't. That's like somebody who just comes into the league for the first time against
He's only
Jordan.
19.
Yeah, and say Jordan's in his fifth playoff appearance, and it's Jordan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just some young buck who says, "Well, I can guard him, and if I'm ready, and my team's ready, we're gonna go out there and do everything we can, and we're gonna beat those bad guys." LeBron is a proven player. He's arguably a top 2 player in the world. This kid's he's just mad right now. That's what it is. Composure is melting.
Yeah, it's a lot of trash talking. We see a lot of fouls too. A lot of it's pretty blatant right now because they wrap their arms around the Cavs players. Very very dirty basketball.
Just want to give him a hug, man. That's all.
And you don't see the Cavs playing like that though.
I'd say,
maybe with like Dellavedova with that one where he sort of like stepped in front of what's his name, but overall, you don't see like these intentional like just dirty like fouls or whatever.
Oh, dirty fouls is something that I don't expect from the Cavaliers and something that I don't tolerate from any team organization.
Yeah,
and I'd say if you talk to the coach, he would also say, you know what, my guys need to hold their composure.
Well, didn't he just get like a $25,000 fine for running his mouth or something?
I didn't hear about that.
He was fined for like I think it was during the last game. He made some comments and he got fined for it. So maybe it's the leadership or the coaching on the team is just like permeating that kind of culture of just whatever goes and just
it's possible.
But then again I would probably be upset too if they're all rich as hell, so who cares? But if you work so hard all season and then knowing that you're just going to basically be like a step over team, it's like,
well, that's my
it's like
my
a warm
question
up
for you.
Hmm?
What do you think is going to happen in the next round when you're playing? Talking about facing off against a team like.
Who do you think is going to go on to the next round in the Eastern?
In the Eastern Conference, I see Miami, Atlanta, Cavs, and Toronto. But Toronto's a toss-up. I think that the Pacers play the second half of the season better. And with Paul George playing the way he is, you just need the team to step up at this point.
I don't know. I just hope for Cavs, man. Just hope for the Cavs.
The West is even more complex. Looking at the way these teams are shaping up, the Clippers are giving you a basketball team that you did not expect. Especially with Blake Griffin being out for the large part of the season. One thing that I speculated is, well, they had to reformulate to a small lineup. Once you re-implement Blake Griffin back into the lineup, are they going to be elastic? Are they going to be able to bounce back into a strong team with that big man element? And the way they're whooping on the Blazers these past 2 games, it looks like they're going to have an easy time adapting him a new role.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Warriors are probably going to go on to the finals again.
Really? What do you think of like the Spurs or OKC?
I don't know. I think it's going to be the Spurs also.
Spurs
or the Spurs. What is that like? Yeah, the conference finals.
Oh, conference finals.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be like the Warriors and like the Spurs or whatever.
That would be very interesting to watch.
But hopefully the Warriors aren't in the finals. Because we want the Cavs to win. All in.
I'd love to see the Warriors in the finals again. I'd love to see if the Cavs can prove that they can beat them.
We'll agree to disagree. But and also I don't know, I just and then also we can't, wear out all of our players. We have to learn how to do some rotation. Like once we get up by 10 or 20 points, we need to put in our bench or whatever. Because you can't just wear out, the big three on our team and then just expect to go on. So
I'd also say that even if it's not a 10, 20-point margin of a lead, I'd like to see the bench implemented more in crunch time scenarios because...
Well, at least at the beginning of the game when they might be up by a little bit.
I mean, look at last season. The playoffs looked terrible at some points because we had Kevin Love out first round, Kyrie first game of the final series. I want to see some players step up now so I have more confidence in them come crunch time against a better opponent.
Yeah, so the next game is...
I think it's Sunday. Game 4.
Yeah, hopefully we can just...
In Cleveland.
We can mop the team, or we can mop the floor with this team. So that's what I got to say. Thanks for watching this Cosmic Kognition.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
All right. See ya.
Go Cavs. No, that's probably not going to be included anyway.